Welcome to Cape Town News. Today is Tuesday, the 21st of October, 2025, and here's what's making headlines in the Western Cape. Western Cape invests R2 billion to protect the most vulnerable. Nearly 500 displaced as fierce winds spark fires across Cape Town. Justice served as High Court upholds life sentence for repeat rapist. City sounds alarm over surge in MyCiTi bus vandalism. Stormers brace for Treviso showdown in URC tour finale. Playtopia festival returns to District 6 this December. Warm sunshine and light coastal breezes on Wednesday. The Western Cape Department of Social Development has unveiled its 2024-25 annual report, showcasing a year of what Minister Jacko Lont calls innovation, accountability, and tangible impact. Managing a R2.52 billion budget, the department continued to deliver critical welfare services across the province while achieving its 14th consecutive clean audit from the Auditor General. More than R1 billion was channeled to non-profits supporting child protection, disability care, and gender-based violence survivors. The department assisted 12,398 at-risk children, trained 168 care workers in frail care standards, and supported 24,000 GBV survivors through counseling and shelter programs. Minister Lont praised frontline staff for delivering with compassion and competence despite economic headwinds. The report also highlighted major youth empowerment progress, with 14,856 young people benefiting from youth cafes and mentorship schemes. To enhance rural access, 3 new mobile service units were launched, bringing essential social services to 447 residents who previously traveled long distances for help. In his closing remarks, Lont reaffirmed that while national budget pressures persist, the Western Cape remains steadfast in building what he called a compassionate province where accountability meets innovation. The department also reiterated its long-term vision to strengthen public-private partnerships aimed at addressing systemic poverty in the province. By expanding outreach programs and digital access points in rural districts, officials believe they can make essential social support services faster, fairer, and more transparent for the Western Cape's most vulnerable households. The city's Disaster Risk Management Centre has issued an urgent alert after gale force winds and high temperatures ignited multiple fires across informal settlements. According to the city's Disaster Risk Management Centre spokesperson Sonica Latigan, nearly 500 residents have been affected since last Thursday. In Fumlani village near Eerste River, 17 structures were destroyed and 77 people displaced. Fires in Overcome Heights, Khayelitsha and Witsands added to the crisis, with relief organisations, including Gift of the Givers and Mustadafin Foundation, rushing in with food, clothing and shelter. Latigan urged vigilance. With these strong winds and rising heat, one spark can spread rapidly. We need the public to act fast and report fires immediately. The city's emergency hotline 0214807700 remains active 24 hours a day. Authorities warn that the hot, dry weather is expected to persist through the week, making October one of the busiest months for Cape Town's emergency services. Residents are reminded to check gas stoves, extinguish open flames, and avoid illegal electricity connections that often trigger shack fires. Humanitarian agencies continue assessing damage while displaced families receive emergency aid. Latigan concluded that community awareness and rapid reporting remain our best defense against fire disasters. The Western Cape High Court has dismissed an appeal from Audrey LaRue, 40, a repeat offender convicted of raping a young girl. Judge Derek Will reaffirmed the life sentence, calling rape one of the most dehumanizing violations of human rights. LaRue had previously been sentenced to 5 years for a 2010 rape, 2 years of which were suspended, before his latest conviction for raping a minor and assault with intent to cause grievous bodily harm. According to court records, he attacked 2 girls, striking one with a brick and dragging the other into bushes where he raped her. The victim later dropped out of school due to bullying and nightmares. In his judgment, Judge Willer cited Section 28 of the Constitution, which protects children from abuse and degradation, emphasizing that offenders of this nature must face severe sentences. He added that gender-based violence has reached pandemic proportions in South Africa and requires unambiguous messages of deterrence. Legal experts praised the decision as a decisive stand for justice and the protection of women and children. SAPS has welcomed the ruling, saying it reinforces public confidence in the justice system and honors the courage of survivors who come forward to testify against their abusers. The city of Cape Town is grappling with a spike in vandalism against its MyCiTi bus fleet, especially on the N2 express routes linking Khayelitsha and Mitchell's Plain to the Civic Centre. Over the past 6 months, 26 buses were damaged through stone throwing and wire tampering, forcing more than half of the fleet into repairs. Councillor Rob Quintus, mayoral committee member for urban mobility, called the trend deeply troubling and warned it endangers lives and reduces public transport availability. He recounted a recent attack on a bus that was hit 3 times while carrying passengers near AZ Berman School. "These aren't pranks, they're criminal acts that put innocent commuters in danger," he said. The city has launched an aggressive refurbishment program to restore damaged vehicles and urged residents to report vandalism to law enforcement. Authorities estimate that if attacks stopped today, 56% of service disruptions would disappear overnight. The MyCiTi fleet covers 800 kilometers daily at a subsidized rate, and officials say protecting it is vital for safe, affordable mobility. Community watch groups in Mitchell's Plain and Khayelitsha have since joined the city's vandalism awareness campaign to encourage residents to guard what serves them. The DHL Stormers are riding a wave of momentum as they head into their final Vodacom URC Tour match against Benetton Treviso in Italy. After a 5-try victory over Zebre in Parma, coach John Dobson praised his team's form but warned against complacency. The Stormers sit top of the URC log with 4 wins in 5 games and a superior points differential. Dobson said, "Saturday's clash is a shootout to end their tour on a high before the international break." Treviso, however, remains a tough ground. The Stormers have never won there. Returning captain Buren Hendricks and new arrival Cobus Reinach will bolster the squad, with forwards Zachary Porthen and Ruhan Nel earning praise for dominant form. Dobson emphasized the need for discipline and focus. "We've been good on tour, but Treviso is where momentum can turn. We must finish strong." The Stormers' line-out and maul remain key weapons as they aim to extend their winning streak and maintain URC leadership heading into the test window. Cape Town's beloved Playtopia Festival returns to the Homecoming Centre in District 6 from the 5th to the 7th of December for its 5th edition. A celebration of indie games and immersive arts that draws more than 1,000 visitors each year. This year's theme, Arcadia, will transform the venue into a fantasy-style library complete with spellbooks, potions, and glowing crystals. Festival designer Natasha Davidson, known for Africa Burn and Bazik, leads the creative team. Highlights include the world premiere of Team Laserbeam's new game Shroom and Gloom in collaboration with Devolver Digital, and interactive installations curated by the Art Massive. Visitors will enjoy talks from global creatives including Abubakar Salim from the UK, Iris Compiet from Netherlands, and Australian Doug Wilson. Local and international indie titles will feature in the Indie Planet exhibition, alongside custom controller games from the Super Friendship Arcade. Playtopia culminates in a Saturday night after-party at Tommy's Chop Shop, hosted by Discoteca, a fitting finale for South Africa's most innovative creative gathering. Tickets are available at airdosh.co.za and playtopiafestival.co.za. Here is your money, commodities, and crypto updates. Starting with major currencies. The US dollar is trading at 17 Rand and 23 cents. The British pound stands at 23 Rand and 8 cents, and the euro will cost you 20 Rand and 5 cents. Moving to today's commodities, gold is priced at 2,405 Rand and 16 cents per gram. Silver is trading at 28 Rand and 67 cents per gram. Platinum is valued at 902 Rand and 98 cents per gram. And Brent crude oil is trading at $60.79 per barrel. And the latest cryptocurrency listings. Bitcoin is valued at 1,886,529 Rand, while Ethereum is trading at 67,807 Rand. Ripple XRP is priced at 42 Rand and 27 cents. And finally, Solana is trading at 3,209 Rand. Keep in mind that these numbers are based on the latest data, but may still change as markets fluctuate in the course of the day. Wednesday promises a beautiful day across Cape Town, Paarl and Stellenbosch, with plenty of sunshine and comfortable temperatures. Expect a cool start near 15 degrees, rising to around 26 inland and 24 along the coast by midday. Winds will be light to moderate from the southeast at 20 to 25 kilometers per hour, keeping the air fresh along the Atlantic seaboard. The seas will be moderate with a south-southwest swell of about 2 meters, ideal for morning surf or a leisurely beach walk. Tide times for Cape Town. High tide at 3 o'clock in the morning, low at 8:58, high again at 3:08 in the afternoon, and low at 9:20 in the evening. Sunrise is at 5:36 and sunset at 18:55. A warm, gentle day ahead, perfect for catching some sun before the midweek rush. With that, we conclude today's bulletin, and now you know what's happening in the mother city. Thank you for watching Cape Town News. Make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you never miss a story. We appreciate your support. Let us know your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget tomorrow's Cape Town News drops right here on YouTube at 12 noon. Meanwhile, stay safe, informed, and connected.